We will be live in a second if we are not yet. You can tell because the chat will start like saying hi. Let's see.
Am I?
I'm not seeing anyone. Let me see what happened. Oh, yep. Okay, now we are. Hello. Hello, everybody. Let's see who's here. Disrupt Media, Alien Chubster, Mooney, LB underscore 5346, AO Productions, Kyriakos, Snowy Yoshi, Mooney, Andre. So it's like first half hour, we just like kind of let people join and say hi. M Lemons 13, or maybe that's Mlemons 13. Jade, Ollie, Alex. How many people are? Let me see how many people are here. Oh, I have too many tabs open. That's not good. That's not good. Okay.
I'm trying to be normal, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to be normal.
It's okay. We're gonna have a chill. It's just a chill little movie night. That's what we do here. I'll let people join for a second, but let's just. Why can I not see the number of people that are here? Hello. Oh, there's 40 people here.
Wow. Hi, 40 people.
Okay, hi, 40 people.
That's kind of crazy, kind of nuts, kind of bonkers.
It is a little bonkers. I'm sure some are coming from your channel, so if you are here from AJ's channel, hello, I'm Evasive. I do videos where I make... Thank you, Abe. That's the first time I've seen someone put a sticker in chat. Thank you for that, Abe.
Oh,
we're in a flow
cool.
state. I do videos where I make usually queer comedians, but sometimes I mix it up a little bit. But I usually make them watch terrible movies. I did have one or two cases where I made them watch good movies, though. So we mix it up sometimes. Most recently, I made non-binary people watch They/Them, the horror movie where Kevin Bacon runs a conversion camp. It's really, really, really bad. It's a terrible, terrible movie. And the middle-aged white man who wrote it later went on to write the Michael Jackson movie. He went from writing They/Them to writing... I
did not know that.
Yeah, no, it's...
What the hell?
Shocker. The Michael Jackson movie written by a 65-year-old white cis gay man.
Wow.
It tracks. I don't know if you saw it, but it tracks. That movie was bad.
The world we live in.
Thank you, LB, for... Oh, you've been binging us both on YouTube all... Well, you don't have to prep that hard. That's like studying for like your state test. That's like studying for your AP exams.
Should I introduce myself to your audience?
Yes, please.
Hello. I'm AJ, and I make videos where I just talk about stuff. AJ Talks a Lot actually is my username because I talk a lot about a lot of things. I like to try to mix commentary with a little bit of science, a little bit of social commentary, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, mix it together, and that's my content. Yeah. And
yeah,
that's
it
me.
is. Yeah, it is. Fun fact, our channels are about the same size. I think we have almost the same, I think we both say 153,000 subs. So.
Twins.
Yeah, we're on the same level. Not to brag.
Literally.
I gotta find my peers, because they don't tell you this about YouTube, but YouTube works a lot like any other job. The higher level executives, they're not gonna talk to you. They're too cool. They sit at the cool kids table. We're over at the 150,000 subscriber table. But the people in the million subscriber table usually don't give us the time of day. We gotta work our way up, climb the corporate ladder.
Yeah.
All right, let's...
There are a few of them that are cool. There are a few. If
yeah.
you guys watch Danky or Jesse, he's cool. iNabber's cool. I'm mutes with both of them, and they're very nice. But some of the other ones, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm meeting more people. I live in New York, so I'm meeting more people because more and more YouTubers are ditching LA, coming to New York. I know one who did that, and that's enough for me. Oh, hello, Lizzie. Lizzie's in the chat.
Hi, wife. Hi, babe. She's in the next room.
Happy Pride Month. I have a friend visiting from Texas this week, so I'm gonna go to the New York, the big Pride Parade, which I haven't been to in years. Because when you live in New York, it's like, okay, big tourist pride, too crowded. You go to like the little parties, you go to the little events, but friend visiting from out of town, from Texas, I got like, okay, so we got to go to the big parade, of course. Oh my gosh, okay.
Fun. I went to this thing yesterday called Dyke Night. It was for Pride, but also in Indianapolis. We do there's a group called the Sapphic Social, and there's a lot of just gay stuff that happens there. And it was a Dyke Night that was leather themed, and it was like kind of a kink party, which I did not expect.
You know, sometimes you wander into a kink party. It happens.
And you don't know.
There's a club in New York that I've been to more than once. I think it's called Basement. And mind you, I don't go willingly. I'm more of a stay inside and watch a movie type of person, but sometimes people drag me out to these clubs. And there's a club called, I think it's called Basement, where there is like a little section that's like kind of hidden. It's like a little hallway off to the side where people just go to have sex. It's just a gay sex hallway. And people tell me like, oh yeah, only go down there if you want to see actual gay sex happening in front of you. And it's like, it's good. I'm sweaty enough as it is. We're literally in a basement. I don't need to see that. Let me see who else is here. I'm gonna say more names. Garland. Oh, hi, Sparks McFly. That's someone that I know from one of my videos. Death Becomes Gurr. Jade Willow. Liam. Jonathan. Fuel Shy. How are you all? I will read more names in a second. Everyone, tell me how you are. What's up? I'm from New York. I'm streaming from New York. You just said you're from Indianapolis, which I have driven through, but I have not stopped in. My family used to live in Minnesota at one point when I was a kid, so we did drive through.
It's kind of the same vibe, honestly. Just, you know, Midwestern, small town, cornfields. The big city, though, Indianapolis, is a lot more, like, queer and bigger.
Y'all got a sports team and stuff?
You know, literally. We have stuff going on here. There's...
Whenever I think, honestly...
Leather party.
And this says a lot about me. Whenever I think of Indianapolis, I think of Parks and Rec. I know that show... Yeah. It wasn't in Indianapolis, but they go to Indianapolis, like, more than once in that show. But yeah, so
and we were featured on Glee.
Exactly.
Featured on Glee, so
exactly. So tonight we are going to watch a camp classic. It's not a gay movie, but it's a camp movie, so that makes it gay. It's a little gay.
It's kind of gay also. I have a few reasons it's gay that I wrote down. If you want to know,
I do want to know.
Okay. Well, this first one says it's gay because the undertones, which you'll see. There are a lot of gay jokes in this movie, but there's also one of the main actors. His name was Graham Chapman. He's the lead, one of the leads, and he's gay. He's gay.
Yeah. I know I forgot about that, yeah.
He came out I have a lot of facts written down. He came out in 1967 at a time where it was really hard to be gay. You know, gay people weren't invented for a long time. So it was far less acceptable. He did a lot of advocacy when he was still alive. He had a partner that he adopted like 3 children with, and he died eventually of a stroke. But he was gay, and he's in the film.
And that counts. This movie, for me, like, this is actually... I've been wanting to watch this on stream for a while, because this is, like, part of my origin story. My dad showed me this movie when I was, like, at the formative young age of, like, 8 years old. And I think it fundamentally shaped my sense of humor. In so many ways. If you watch my channel, it's very clear, like, in so many ways, like, you can see kind of the roots of that, and the fact that my dad showed me Monty Python. He showed me that and, like, Austin Powers when I was, like, 8 years old, and I think it, like, fundamentally messed me up for life, and that's why I am the way I am now. How many of you in the chat have not seen this before? Because there's always some people. This is, like, a very big, famous comedy, so I feel like most people in the chat have seen it before. Oh, yeah, Abe mentioned... Oh, Terry Gilliam. Yeah, no. Director Terry Gilliam, fantastic. I've loved pretty much every movie I've seen of his. Brazil is... I haven't seen it this quarantine. Brazil, if you haven't seen it, it's a parody of 1984, like George Orwell's 1984. It has nothing to do with Brazil, like the country. The original title for the movie was 1984 and a half because it came out like midway through 1984. Like it came out that same year. And it's a parody of 1984, but it's like 1984, 1985? What's the George Orwell? Am I saying the wrong year? Chat, help me.
I think pretty sure it's 1984.
Okay, whichever 1980. Yeah, it's like very similar, like Monty Python type humor, but in a George Orwell setting. But anyway, I'm gonna make popcorn for myself. Before I do, let's get everyone situated with how this works. So if you're new here, I unfortunately cannot actually show the movie on screen. You have to pull it up on your own screen without ads, because if you have ads, you will get thrown off. There's a movie timer on the bottom of the screen, and we all sync up with the movie timer. This movie is, if you have Amazon Prime without ads, it's on Amazon Prime. If you have Peacock without ads, it's on Peacock. If you have ad block, which if you're on the internet, assuming if you do have ad block, then you can watch it on Plex, Pluto, Roku, Fossum. What is Fossum? Fossum. That's like, I guess, a Tubi type thing. There's also an upload of it on a website that is not exactly legal in America, but we're all adults here. If you look up, I cannot say it in the chat, but if you look up Monty Python and the Holy Grail, OK.ru, there is an upload of it in, I saw it earlier, pretty good quality. If you aren't familiar, the OK.ru is like, do you remember, it's like a website, it's kind of like 123 Movies or Putlocker, but obviously it's in Russia, but they don't have ads. So however you choose to pull up this movie, pull up the movie on your own. Is it on YouTube also? Canopy. Mm-hmm. It's also on Canopy. If you have a library card, you can get it on Canopy. Is it free on YouTube with premium? I thought
it's free on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I get thrown off because Letterboxd doesn't list YouTube free movies for whatever reason. Yeah, if you have YouTube Premium, you can also watch it on YouTube for free without ads. And that's how this is going to work. So, but we're just going to chat for a while, let people join. Everyone pull up the movie on your own screens. I'm going to make myself some popcorn in a second. AJ, just have a conversation with these amazing movie heads.
Okay, chat.
Oh wait, I wanted to say earlier, who hasn't seen the movie? I saw Jonathan said you haven't seen it. If you haven't seen it, this is a classic for a reason. This is a classic. Okay, BRB.
Okay, chat. What's your movie snack gonna be? Mine is yogurt flavored coated raisins. Is that cool? I also have as a snack, I went to a candy store a few days ago and I got these Doritos gummies.
Nice.
Ask me if they're good. They're not. But they're in my house. Someone said they have water. Period. My wife said hi. Hello, wife.
Oh, I see LB in the chat also has not seen this movie. All right, I love that some people here have not seen it, because this is one of the first movies I ever watched, period. And I checked my Letterboxd. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. I felt like I've seen it because I've watched it so many times as a kid, but apparently as an adult, it's been a while. And lastly...
Somebody says they have 7-Up.
Ooh.
Love that.
Lastly, as always, during my streams, I raise a little money for GoFundMe campaigns for people in Gaza. I have 2 up on the side of the screen. If you have $1 or 2 you'd like to donate and be charitable, please give to one of those campaigns and I will write it on this board. I will write the amount that we get there. I know times are tough, but if you have $1 or 2 to spare, people in Gaza are still trying to recover. So anything you can give, if you have it, helps a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna put that there.
Money, money, money.
Cool. Okay.
Jay, you said your party needs to come home with Pepto. What's wrong? Pissing and shitting? What happened? Oh, I saw you earlier.
Why did your partner take the Oh my gosh, no. Hello. Hold on. My AirPods freaked out for a sec. What is the Bluetooth still on this computer? I thought I turned it off. Okay, we're good. Alex is eating hash brown casserole.
Ooh, yum.
What is in a hash brown casserole besides hash browns? Yeah, that is very Midwestern.
I'm assuming probably mayonnaise, right?
Yeah, that does sound very Midwestern.
I don't know what's in.
Fuel Shy is having mint chip ice cream. Mr. Duck Sauce is having no sugar popsicle stick, so like just the stick. Remember the video that's like, oh my gosh, you're like, wait, your quality dipped. We're fine. We are fine. Okay. Pearl May asked, what repeated thing in the movie do we need to look for, and what do we have to do when we see it? Are you talking like drinking game? Here's one. If you're gonna do a drinking game, I think the classic one is take a drink anytime they break the fourth wall. Which is like, it's just enough. It's just enough.
If you want to make it more fun, every single time they say the word "the," take a drink.
If I remember right, this movie was like the first time I ever saw anything break the fourth wall, like as a kid, and it like made me laugh so hard. And now it's part of what I do as my bit, so they were ahead of their time in 1975. Okay, did this connect? Hello? Please.
Oh, you said somebody said they already had some drinks. What's your name? Abe?
Abe, what are you drinking tonight? Abe's a regular. Abe is in like every stream I do.
Period.
Shout out Abe.
Oh, Abe.
Shout out Abe. Real movie head. How many people are here who have not ever been in like one of these like live movie streams before? Because it's kind of like doing a movie night, but instead of like one or two people that you know in real life, it's like 40 people from around the world that you don't know. And isn't that just the best? It feels like this kind of thing. I first heard of people doing streams like this like during quarantine for obvious reasons. For a while, the streaming services all had these like, oh, everyone can join the same like watch party thing like, built in. They got rid of it. I guess because it was like it was difficult to manage with if the group was like bigger than like 3 people. Okay, everything works on my end. I'm gonna make popcorn. Lizzie said that Grandma just tried to get on our podcast, but it wouldn't let her.
Oh gosh! Tell your grandma no. She's not allowed here.
That's so cute. That's so cute, though.
Oh, I thought I had blocked. Let me say something. Not say anything unless in case she comes in here. I thought I blocked her, but
I mean, she just wants to support. She just wants to be supportive.
It'll give her a heart attack. It'll give her a heart attack. I swear, guys. Wait, let me post about this on YouTube.
We love a supportive grandparent, though.
Join.
I've got a supportive grandpa. Shout out my supportive grandpa. He doesn't know what a live stream is, but that's okay.
Oh.
Jay, you just watched. I saw the TV glow for the first time. What did you think? As someone who was doing their nails during the movie, what did you think?
You know what, babe? If you want to send the link to your grandma, you can, but there might be cussing happening. Do you really want your grandma to see that? What if I said I want to fuck on accident? That could be bad. A cat.
This is Fuku.
Wow, so cute.
He's actually not my cat. He's my roommate's cat, but my cats are too squirmy for me to pick them up for very long. Whereas this boy is just floppy, and he shows up in a lot of my videos.
Oh, so cute. Babe, I want a cat if you're watching this.
You don't have a cat?
No, she's allergic. My wife's allergic.
Then get a hypoallergenic cat.
It's hard to find one.
Yeah, it's hard to find one.
Because it's not about their fur, it's about the saliva, and that's, it's hard.
Yeah. No, I've only ever met one hypoallergenic cat, and she was like a rescue from a breeder. Like they rescue.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's tough.
Tough money.
Get a dog that acts like get a dog that was raised by cats.
Hate dogs. I have a dog currently.
Okay.
Hate dogs.
You hate your dog?
They stink. They're big.
True.
Funky.
True.
They don't respect personal space or boundaries.
True.
Remind me of a lot of people.
Absolutely. Garland said if this was early internet, you'd have 5 million subscribers from the cat itself. Yeah, because it was a special art to film cats. Now, everyone can film a cat, but before iPhones, you had to, set up the camera, get it angled correctly, get the focus correct, and then get the cat to sit still long enough.
Abe, your thing, you said you're doing a film project about Pink Floyd, Charlie Brown. Did you know, one of my fun facts, this movie was funded by Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin. Fun fact.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they funded
invested
this movie.
in it. That's very that's such a 70s. This movie is so 70s. Even though it's set in medieval times, it's so 70s.
Yeah, I love it. I think the first time I watched it was in a film class in high school, potentially. Either that or sometime in high school I watched it and I was like, oh, this is gonna be my whole personality for a while.
Oh my gosh.
And it was.
Classic high school film class. In my high school film class, they showed us Full Metal Jacket and Casablanca, because it was a class that was it was called History Through Film. It was basically just a class for seniors to just watch a movie instead of doing any actual work, but that we had to bring in historical movies to watch, and that was the whole class. Is we bring in a historical film and then discuss it after.
Wow.
But it was really just hey, let's watch a movie. So we watched Argo, movies that had historical basis or whatever.
Yeah, I wish I went to a school that did it was a performing arts high school, so a lot of we had a film class, but they actually made us do stuff. It was sometimes stressful. We had to actually write comparative essays and all this kind of stuff. It was kind of annoying, but I really liked it.
I went to film school, so I did that when I was getting my degree, but in high school I went to public school in Texas. So we did not they didn't really give a shit about the arts. Unless you were a theater kid.
What film school did you go to?
NYU.
Oh, period.
It's part of my personality. It's part of my brand. My YouTube description for years has said NYU Film School's most famous graduate.
Wow, that's really exciting. Wow.
It's I've said this many times before, but NYU Film School, you kind of learn the exact same things you would learn at any other film school, but the benefit is that they have crazy connections for internships. So
and you can say you went to NYU.
Yeah, that's yeah. And I brushed shoulders with some people who were famous or became famous later. Spike Lee is a professor at NYU, and one time I bumped into him in an elevator and he almost spilled his soup, and I felt really bad, and that was my one interaction with Spike Lee. Stuff like that. I knew Rachel Sennett in film school. She was years above me, but I knew her. Two of the guys that are on SNL now.
Wow. Popular school.
The kid who was in Moonrise Kingdom, I did not know. He was a year below me, but I saw him around campus all the time.
I went to school with Chase Infinite.
Oh.
And we were in the same theater program. Like, she was literally one grade above me, but we were in the same theater program. She was a lot cooler than I was. She was like one of the cool kids.
It's weird how that happens.
Still, she was nice. So it's like crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy to see people like that you went to school with like blow up, and it's like, oh, I mean,
yeah,
dang.
I'm like, well, I'm not even. I'm like, it could have been her or me. It was really even 50-50 shot. Who it could have been.
You might not be Chase Infinity level, but you are micro celebrity YouTube level. So
I'm on an Evasive live stream. Yeah. So I'm somewhere.
Have you been recognized in public before? Like, have you been out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
A few times. I had a girl at Pride come up to me, and she was literally like shaking, and like she was so excited. She was like rambling and falling over herself, and she was walking away, and she was like, "I'm literally shaking right now." And I was like, I felt so.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I'm a normal, like, I live in my like little 2-bedroom apartment with a roommate and 3 cats. I'm like, I'm a very normal person. I don't make $100,000 a year. Like, it's just like
not yet.
Yeah, it's like I have followers who make a lot more money than I do, and I'm like,
Career change. Have you gotten recognized in public? Is it exciting?
It's happened. It happens like once every other month. Like, it doesn't happen that often, but when it does, it's like, oh, okay.
That's interesting. I feel like in New York is a lot bigger. I feel like in Indy, anytime I go, like almost every single time I go out, at least on the north side, I get recognized, which is fun. I love it.
Yeah,
but it's like
it's just New York has so many people, and I think there's been times in New York where people like recognize me but didn't say anything, because I've seen people like, you know, look at me in public before and like stare at me for a while, but then like not approach me, and I'm like, is that a fan or is that a creep? Like, I don't.
Literally,
how am I supposed to know?
I often have it now. Now I like women will like stare at me, like they'll like double take, and I'm like, does she think I'm hot, or is she
what's going on here?
Yeah, not that I'd care, babe. I know you're watching. I wouldn't care if a woman thought I was hot. Of course, I don't care about that kind of
there
stuff.
There was one time, sometime last year, I got recognized on the street right outside my apartment. Like, I just left my building, and someone recognized me on the sidewalk, and I had to be like, I had to kind of suss out, like, this person didn't see like what building I walked out of, right? Like, and she did. It was cool. She was very nice. I gotta make my popcorn. We're gonna start in a few minutes. I'm gonna check the donations before we start. Everyone pull up your movie, grab your snacks, get whatever you need to do.
Hey chat, it's me again. If you have stim toys, what stim toy are you using for the stream to sit around? Because I'm using this one because it's silent, so I feel like it's a good one to use, because it's hard for me to sit down for long periods of time and pay attention to things. So I'm using one of these. I have a lot of options though. I have this little gadget. Let me see what people are saying. See, I have noisy ones. Can't use that because it's movie time. What the heck? Crochet. That's good. I learned how to crochet, and I made a purse. Do I have that purse? Wait, I do have a purse. Ah! Don't look at me. Okay. I crocheted this. It's a purse. I've never used it or anything, but I made it. So somebody said, I'm gonna be reading. What the films are you playing? You gonna be reading while watching this? Monty Python. A keyboard brush, that's fun. Yeah. Thanks. Are you guys saying cute about the purse? I know. This is pretty cute. What else? Yeah, the movie's really cool and everything, and I'm really excited to watch it. And I have a lot of fun facts written down on this paper here, so I'm excited to share those with you guys. There's a lot of them. Like, did you guys know the budget for the film was $400,000, which is a very small budget for a movie, especially like
even in the 70s,
so popular.
Even in the 70s, that was not a big budget, relatively speaking.
Like, I love movies that don't have a huge budget but that are still really funny, like Napoleon Dynamite. You know, I love those kind of movies. You'll see in this movie, you'll see a lot of people wearing chainmail. There's only one character who has actual real metal chainmail. The rest of the people have knitted chainmail that they spray painted silver. So
that's incredible. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's very crazy. Let's see. The extras in this movie are mostly played by other members of the crew, students, or tourists. What else? Everything else I want to say, I will say during the movie because it matters in terms of the movie,
I remember one of the really famous bits they taught us in film school was that in the other Monty Python movie, The Life of Brian, the scene where he's like up in front of a bunch of people and he's like, you're all individuals. Yes, we are all individuals. You all must think for yourselves. And they're all like, yes, we all must think for ourselves. He's like, you are all unique. Yes, we're all unique. Like they're all just saying it in circle. And then like he's like, you are all one of a kind. And then they're like, yeah, we're all one of a kind. And one guy's like, I'm not. And and that was like an extra who like said that line unprompted, and they had to pay him more because they kept it in the movie.
I love fun facts.
Oh, film school. We were full of fun facts. They also remember one time we were required to take a class on film set safety, and there was a whole day where the whole lecture was just like going over all the different ways people have died on movie sets.
Oh my gosh.
Because they wanted us to be like careful. They're like, you gotta be, this can happen type of thing.
That's so scary. What's the worst way? Do you remember any of them?
In Twilight Zone, the movie, there was an incident where they had like an actor carrying two children, and they were running through a jungle, and they had a helicopter that was like filming, or the helicopter was in the shot. It was like a helicopter in the shot, and the director kept telling the helicopter to go lower and lower, and the helicopter hit the ground and like killed the actor and the two kids.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, this is like that in the Twilight Zone movie.
Knowledge?
Yeah, in the Twilight Zone movie. Like, cursed.
And they just kept filming? Like, they just made a movie still?
They, like, the Twilight Zone movie was a bunch of, like, short stories, like, connected together.
Yeah.
So that was, like, one of the last things they had to film. So the movie was already almost done. So they just, like, dedicate, like, in memory of these three. And not to mention the children were, like, they were violating child labor laws with those children. This was, like, the early 80s.
That's so sad.
Yeah. There was another really famous case, which I'm talking about in my Danny DeVito video because he worked for this director on like a movie once, but there was a director who was filming a movie, and he first day of filming had them film on a bridge like with a train track on it, and then did not get the permit to film on that bridge. So when a train started coming, they couldn't do anything except like jump off the side of the bridge, and one crew member didn't make it in time and got hit by the train and died. And then the director like went to jail for like 10 years.
Valid. Valid. He
since tried to come back to directing, and if you go to the Letterboxd page for like his latest movie, all the reviews are like, don't watch, the man literally killed someone on his movie set. Like,
what the heck? That's kind of like how the doctor that killed Michael Jackson, he's trying to come back to medicine because he's out of jail, and it's like, nobody wants to be your patient.
Like I said, he didn't go to jail for like very long, but he was like banned from making movies and had to pay like a massive fine.
That's crazy.
Anyway, let's movie. No donations yet, but I will keep watching. So if you're new here, pull up the movie on your own screen, and I will literally say 3, 2, 1, go, and we all press play at the same time. And if you get off sync, just use the timer on the bottom to like figure it out. I will say R. I'm going off the YouTube upload. Does anyone in the chat need the movie? Need an extra minute or two, or are you all ready? Because whenever you're ready, we can get started.
I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
I checked Letterboxd, and apparently the last time I watched this was in 2017.
Wow,
which doesn't feel right. I feel like there was a time I log everything on Letterboxd now, but there was a time where like if I watched a movie a second time, I just like wouldn't put it on Letterboxd. So I feel like maybe I have watched it since then, but I don't remember. Quarantine maybe. Quarantine, I watched like 400 movies in 1 year.
Whoa!
I was like jobless, trying to avoid disease, dissociating.
Yeah.
I mean, and who wasn't?
Valid. Yeah.
And who wasn't? Okay,
Someone said they needed sec.
I'm gonna give M Lemons and She Who Speaks in Verse a sec. Pearl May said, I found a Blu-ray MP4 on the sidewalk. Oh. You mean, okay. I know what you mean.
Can my wife sit in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Babe! Come here! I forgot there's a lag, so she's not gonna know what I said. I'll text it to her.
She won't be able to hear the movie, though, if you're wearing headphones.
Yeah, she has her own headphones, so she'll watch it next to me, but she'll be able to...
Oh, okay. Perfect. All right, we're gonna have one more special guest.
Yippee! She'll be off camera. I don't think she'll be seen, but she is very good at commentating. She has a lot of opinions, guys. Trust me, I know. I know.
Yeah, Jonathan still needs a sec. Let me go ahead and hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and link to this in the chat. Oh yeah, Christopher, we asked earlier, there's a few people here who have not seen this movie before. And plenty of people who haven't seen it in a very long time. We're doing classics. Sometimes we gotta do classic good movies. Last stream we watched Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector.
Aww.
Really, really not good. But there were jokes that were just like so stupid that I like laughed so hard, like way harder than I should have.
Say hi then. Say something. No. Just say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
I won't be able to hear her if I don't have it on my phone. There's a lag.
Oh, because there's a lag? You're okay. You're emotional support.
Okay.
That's all you need to be.
Yeah.
I love how like beat up that chair is next to you. That is a well-loved chair.
That's her chair, yeah.
That
yeah,
was like
well,
I had a leather chair like that when I was in high school that I like watched all my TV and played all my video games on. It was like a beat up leather chair that my parents had had for like 20 years.
I'm pretty sure that's how old this chair is. Babe, how old is this chair?
Pretty old.
Yeah. Whose was it first? It wasn't yours first.
No, I got it from
Goodwill.
Hi.
Goodwill chair.
Hello to Kyra Burns who just joined. We are about to start.
But it wasn't.
Let's start.
It wasn't ripped up when I got it.
Oh, okay.
We're about to start the movie. Follow the link that's pinned to reach the movie. If you have YouTube Premium, even better. Otherwise, you gotta contend with ads, and you gotta like pull it up on something that doesn't have ads.
Right, yeah, right.
If anyone joined late, this movie is also on Amazon, Peacock, Pluto, Roku, Fossum, Fubo, Pooby, TiVo, Wimbo, and Bingus. All the streaming services, except for Tubi. It's not on Tubi for some reason. All right, let's do this. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, I hope y'all are ready because we gotta get going. All right. I'm gonna count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Try to press play at the same time. And let's do this. AJ, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right, I will say 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, we're going. So this version I have pulled up has Shout Studios animation at the beginning, just so y'all know. I remember I saw this, the live version spam a lot, the like live stage version. I saw that was one of the first like Broadway shows I ever saw.
That's cute.
At the show, like in the little like merch stand, they sold coconut shells that if you bought them, you could like use them along with the musical number. This, I think this the subtitles at the bottom of the screen that are in like Swedish. I hear Muka's forcing friends to watch along. Good.
Yeah, the coconuts are my favorite part.
Again, this was very formative when I was a kid to my sense of humor.
Fun fact, if you know this movie, you guys, fun fact about the coconuts. The reason they had to use them isn't because it was just funny, but they didn't have money for a horse. So
Exactly.
It's just, but it's really funny.
I love all the characters are fictitious. Signed Richard M. Nixon at the bottom. A moose once bit my sister. She was carving her initials on the moose with the sharpened end of an interspace toothbrush given to her by Spenge, her brother-in-law, and also dentist at all. I remember as a kid I had to ask my dad what the word sacked meant.
Is that celery?
It is celery.
You like eating rope?
I don't like it, but you gotta force yourself to eat green things sometimes.
Okay.
Baby, that's water. that's water.
It's green water. Special moose effects. Olaf Pride. Moose costume. Siggy Churchill. Miss Taylor's Mooses by Ernst Douglas Home. Moose trained to mix concrete and sign complicated insurance. See, there's so many jokes I didn't get as a kid. Large moose on the left-hand side of the screen. The third scene from the end. Give it a thorough grounding in Latin, French, and Old Geography by Bo Ben. Suggestive poses for the moose.
Whoa.
Whoa, epilepsy warning.
Literally, no epilepsy warning. That's how old this was.
I remember that I laughed so hard at this with the bit about the llamas. 6 Venezuelan red llamas, 142 Mexican whooping llamas, regular llama of Brixton, battery fresh llamas from Llama Fresh Farms. Don't worry, that's the only flashing. Sorry. It was 1975. They didn't know any better.
They wanted people to have seizures.
I'm just remembering now how many jokes my dad had to explain to me as a kid. Like, I didn't get this entire bit because I didn't understand how, like, climate worked.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why are coconuts weird? Happy Pride Month, by the way. These two guys in the tower are Pride representation. Everyone in this castle is gay in my headcanon.
Oh yeah, the guy with the hat on. He's the gay one in real life. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, he is.
Gay, gay, gay.
Bring out your dead.
This is really how COVID felt.
Does anyone remember the film Quest for Ken? Wasn't that like a failed Disney movie from the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Disney? It was some 2D animation from the 80s that like did not do very well.
Oh.
The music in this, classic. It's like, I know this movie so well, but I haven't seen it in so long.
That grass is oddly so green.
Oh yeah. This joke went right over my head as a kid. Did not get this at all. I love the chat. Like, who in the chat has not seen this before? Please let me know again, because I want to watch your reactions especially.
What are you guys hearing him?
And this part of why this is so 70s is because the 70s did a lot of making fun of the 60s. Like, making fun of, like, unfortunately failed social movements in the 60s. Which went right over my head when I was 8 years old. I just thought the coconut thing was funny.
Social justice has always been the butt of the joke, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, QEW, if you just joined, the link that's pinned is the version on YouTube. But pull it up, you have to pull it up on your own screen. I can't show it on stream. I tried that before and my stream got shut down. So Alex said they watched this movie for the first time because they love George Harrison.
Oh.
Wait, what does George Harrison have to do with this movie?
Oh.
That was the first time I ever saw blood in a movie. I remember that too. This movie was a lot of firsts for me. Chris, I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but thank you if you're not being sarcastic. Thank you in the chat to August for donating $10 and Lauren for donating $20.
Woot woot.
Thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. We're at 30 so far.
Wow.
I've never seen this movie, by the way. Did you know that?
This is one of my favorite bits in this whole movie.
Seeing them do this bit on a live stage is so interesting.
It's just a fresh one.
Black Knight is the average Republican these days. Thank you, Crass, for $5. Pride Month fun fact, Graham Chapman, playing King Arthur was openly gay.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Pride movie. This movie is about a gay man trying to start his own social club.
Period. Community.
See, I didn't get this joke as a kid either. That, like, really, there was a term for them. People who would, like, whip themselves, like, self-flagellation, like, people who were like, oh, I'm such a sinner, I must punish myself.
Kind of kinky.
Yeah. Asceticism, maybe? Like, there was one really religious guy in history in, like, the year 300 or something who, like, climbed on top of a tower and then lived there for the rest of his life. Just never got down. Yeah. He just, like, was up on top of a tower, like a little, like, pedestal, and people would, like, lift him food in, like, a little, like, basket. And he, like, spent all day praying and begging for forgiveness for being a human.
Fiona from Shrek type vibes.
Simon of the Desert, that was his name. I got better.
I got better. That's like being a teacher. For real.
Mm-hmm. This is giving me throwbacks to when I used to be a teacher.
Is what?
Giving me throwbacks to when I used to be a teacher.
Yeah, these kids, they're all operating at like a first grade thinking level. I mean, now back then no one was educated, so.
Mm-hmm.
Garland asked, is getting turned into a newt and then turning back into a person a trans allegory for body dysmorphia? No.
They're there.
But also yes. I remember this scene is how I learned what the witch trials were. Because my dad had to explain to me what witch trials were. The book of the film.
Fun fact, this was filmed, I'm pretty sure, on the director's floor, and that was his wife's hand.
Oh.
Yeah. It was either the wife or the makeup designer, one of the two. It was like somebody he knew.
As a kid, that made me laugh so hard. True Camelot.
Fun fact about me, you guys. I was in something called a madrigal choir, and we had to sing this song.
Ooh, like the full version? From...
Yeah.
Because this song is extended way longer in the stage version. Okay, I didn't get that joke. Clark Gable was a famous actor in the 30s. That really doesn't make any sense. Just chili, please. One of the first YouTube videos I ever watched was like a Lego stop motion like recreation of that scene. Because it was included. I don't know how it... Maybe it was pre-YouTube. It was on the DVD for this movie.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Just so you guys know, this version of God it's a picture of a cricket player that was famous at the time.
Lost on us now.
Yeah. Kind of looks like Jack Black.
He does.
Yeah. Present day Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft movie Jack Black.
Peaches, peach. Oh god.
Abracadavarius said Arthur and Graham Chapman voiced God, but the picture they used.
Mm-hmm. And I want to remind you guys again, the chainmail that most of them have on is literally just wool spray painted silver.
Which is so funny.
So apparently it got really heavy when it got wet, and some of them were struggling because it was actually like heavy and stinky because it was wool.
The peasant beating the stream with a stick. See, this is back in the good old days when if you wanted to film outside, you had to actually go out and do it. None of this green screen, lazy. And this is the first time I ever saw jokes about French people. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
I just thought he talked funny.
Yeah, Heartless Ninny 1, you're right. He was a drunk. Like, had a lot of struggles with alcoholism. Hey, yo.
Sir. Apparently, when this movie came out, reviews were very mixed, and it was only like it wasn't that successful. It was moderately successful, but it wasn't until later when it was like shown on TV a bunch that it like actually became really popular.
Another fun fact, you guys: every single castle wall they show in this movie is the same castle. It's all the same.
Just different angles. Yeah.
Just different angles.
What the hell?
If y'all haven't seen the trailer for this movie, by the way, look it up later because the whole trailer is present like the trailer is in Chinese, and then at the end of the trailer they like advertise for a Chinese restaurant, and like that's the joke in the trailer. And this, I remember. Okay, my dad had to explain to me what the Trojan horse was because I didn't understand the joke. All the more reason to not show this movie to a 7-year-old child.
Yeah, no,
Too much to explain. But also, I still thought it was funny, even though I didn't get half the jokes. They talk like minions.
If you took French in high school, sound off in the chat.
Not me. I took Spanish.
I wish I would have done that. Instead, I took French. Je m'appelle AJ.
No shade, but French, a little less useful than Spanish.
Much less useful. I took French and then worked in a school that was like 60% Spanish. Should have.
LB asked, for those who love this, are you also Princess Bride fans? I would have been a Princess Bride fan if I watched it when I was younger, but I didn't watch it till film school.
Mm.
If I watched it when I was younger, for sure, I would have. But by the time I watched it, I was an adult, and it lost. It loses a lot of the magic if you watch it as an adult for the first time. But if I'd seen it when I was like 10, I would have loved it. Yeah, Van Punk, you're right. It was a crash course in history. Oh, this scene.
Oh my gosh.
Producer Robin. Producer Robin. Like, this joke as a kid I understood, and I love this joke. Oh, these guys.
B.O.B. So they're calling him Bob. Sir Robin.
Sir Robin, yeah.
The Bob.
Sir Robin's Bob is luxurious.
Mm-hmm.
It's wig wiggly. Molecule from hell. That was from my in the chat. That's so funny.
What is it?
The polycule from hell. Don't even get me started on New York polycules.
Oh god, I can imagine.
They're on a whole other level, and that level terrifies me.
Oh.
Whoa. I don't remember that.
Oh. Gibson is gay, butt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Why she kind of?
Ooh. Did not get that joke. It's Kid Castle Anthrax. Lemon said every area in history was gay as hell. In its own way, yeah. Especially the Greek era. Especially ancient Greece.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo.
Ooh. Zoot. Y'all ever... Zoot is a really non-binary name.
Mm-hmm. Zizem Zaire Zoot.
Hello, I'm Zoot, and this is my partner, Sock. Jeez.
That's a slur? Looking it up.
Oh, no, is it? Oh, that's awful. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not.
We're making stuff up.
Yeah. According to Google.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Who does he look like? Wait.
So the person
Me
in
and the
chat
gynecologist
who wants to know how my dad explained this, I don't remember my dad explaining this at all. My dad definitely did not explain this scene. I don't remember if I ever even asked.
Why did they have to make them teenagers, though? That's so weird.
Yeah, they're teenagers. I don't like that either. And is Zoot saying she's one of the people who's 18 years old?
Literally.
Because Zoot's about 45.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the joke, is that they're
Yeah.
saying they're teenagers, but they're clearly, like, in their 30s. Oh, thank you to anonymous donor who donated $25. That is very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Isn't Dingo one of the Beatles?
Let's get on with it.
Flashbacks to Dyke Night.
Literally, that was like Dyke Night yesterday.
This is all the femmes and then the one butch who shows up.
Literally. No, there was literally a professional spanker there yesterday. Like, not even kidding.
That is so Dyke Night.
See, guys, gay movie.
Okay.
Me during my luteal phase. So with the chainmail thing again, you guys. So his is the only one that's real. That's the only real chainmail. You can tell his is real too.
Oh, these guys. This joke I thought was the funniest joke in the movie when I was a kid.
When I fall down and I hurt my.
Oh, this bit. I remember this bit. For the animation. Because as a kid, I didn't know you could do this. I didn't know you could have a movie that had animation and also not animation. Because I hadn't seen Roger Rabbit yet, clearly.
Oh.
No, not the curtains, lad.
Happy Pride.
This is, I think, the gayest character
Mm-hmm.
in this movie. Christopher asks, what do I think of Terry Gilliam's movies? I have every Terry Gilliam movie I've seen, I've loved. This, of course, is like the favorite, but I loved Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I love Brazil, 12 Monkeys, Time Bandits. I haven't seen The Fisher King, and I haven't seen Baron Munchausen yet, but those have been on my list for years. And I haven't seen The Man Who Killed Don Quixote. That's the movie that took like 20 years to make. Yeah, Time Bandits. I haven't seen Time Bandits in years, but that was a great movie.
I've seen that look on Drag Race.
Christopher, I've seen bits from Monty Python the show, but I didn't know that Time Bandits and 12 Monkeys was made into a show. Actually, 12 Monkeys I know was made into a show, and it didn't last very long. But I didn't know Time Bandits was made into a show. Heartless India, I think the 12 Monkeys show did not last very long. There was another movie that was like, it wasn't a Monty Python movie, but it was a similar. It made fun of the same. There was a Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's like a very similar kind of parody to this. Who was in that? That was a Mel Brooks movie. If that ever goes on streaming, I'll show that on a live stream at some point. This joke I also remember laughing really hard at as a kid. Just the fact that they kept replaying the same clip over and over again. When I first got into YouTube, I was really into YouTube poops, which are, meme edits. I think that introduced me to meme editing, that shot right there.
My dog at 2 a.m.
This is what it feels like to play Skyrim. Just running into a castle with a sword, killing everyone. This is basically Skyrim, that whole scene.
Gay.
Gay.
No kiss.
Anyway, kiss. Oh.
LB, that's each of these different scenes, like the tale of Sir whatever. It's like a different knight who's part of King Arthur's group. So they're all just like on their own adventures because they all split up to search for the Holy Grail. He just murdered his own son. Oh, wet thud. Sorry, he's fine. His name was Herbert. going to tell. He's going to tell. He's going to tell. To tell. He's going to tell. Yeah, I recommend anyone, if you've never seen the live stage version of this, it's the exact same story, but every musical number is an actual proper musical number and not just a joke. I remember this. I had to ask my dad what a shrubbery was. They're using SAT words here.
Not the baying.
What does knee mean in this context? Like are they saying like this movie's British, so I imagine they're saying like cunt. I can say that. Stop me, YouTube. You try and stop me.
Oh. I want to find a LARP group that does this kind of stuff.
They got them at Renaissance fairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Abe, exactly. This movie, formative for me as a child, which I think says a lot.
Fun fact about this film, apparently, allegedly, he couldn't remember his character's name, so he just came up with him on the spot.
It works so well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, M. Lemons, you're a teacher. Shout out teachers. Abe, fantastic idea. If I can get a group of furries together, I want to make them watch the Cat in the Hat movie, the live action one. Okay, this was another joke that I definitely understood when I was 8 years old and thought was really funny. I remember as a kid, I thought that this movie was like making fun of Shrek and the dragon, and my dad had to explain like, no, Shrek came out way later.
So the dye they used on this rabbit, they told the owner it would wash out, and afterwards they figured out it was permanent.
Wait, so that rabbit just had that like fake blood all over it for
Yes.
forever?
I think until like the hair turned over and like yeah, the owner was not happy apparently.
Sad. That bunny was famous though. It's one of the most famous bunnies in cinema history. That bunny has been immortalized forever. My dad had to explain this joke to me too. He was like, "Grenades weren't invented yet." First, he had to explain to me what a grenade was, and then he had to explain to me that grenades weren't invented until much later. Yeah, Chris, we are just sometimes when a movie's so good, you just gotta watch.
I'm entranced.
Of this another bit that I thought was just the funniest thing ever. Yeah, LB. So during this, well, often in my streams we watch bad movies, and when we watch bad movies, we just sit there and make fun of it the whole time. good movies, we tend to like be quiet a bit and like actually pay attention. But like last stream we watched Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector, and we were talking the whole time.
I just feel like if you talk during this movie, sometimes like you miss like jokes.
Yeah, they're so dense.
Yes.
And it's okay when it's a shitty movie because you're just making fun of it.
Why you gotta be black?
Really, why is the beast black though?
It'd be like that sometimes with animators. Yeah, LB, I'm not big at watching streams, but I do love doing the streams. Yeah, M Lemons, I'm considering making transgender guys watch Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector. Not just because it'd be a funny title for a video, but also because there's weirdly a ambiguously gendered character in that movie. And it's not Larry. Oh, Ayer, you must be... It's 3 a.m. It must be... Are you in Britain? Cheers, lemons. Is your quest? What is your favorite color? Again, another joke I thought was the funniest thing ever when I was a kid. I remember my dad thought it was very cute how funny I thought this movie was. Oh, you're in Algeria. What is the capital of Algeria? Just kidding, I know that. It's Algiers.
In the chat, what's your favorite color? "25 miles per hour." I learned that in my research.
This! I had to ask my dad what an intermission meant.
Boat.
Boat.
Ew.
Yo.
Oh. Not kink shaming. Ew.
Ew.
Cops ruin everything.
A-cab.
A-cab. I remember as a kid, I was like mad that the movie ends that way. I was like, wait, that's it?
In my research I saw, they said it's because they couldn't afford to do an actual fight scene.
Which is so funny. And then the movie ends on a black screen for so long, and I thought that was so funny. Like my intro to like anti-humor was also this movie. Is that a coconut emoji? There's a coconut emoji? That's because they did the credits at the beginning of the movie. So yeah, the last few minutes of this is just a black screen.
Imagine getting cracked to the song. Kind of go crazy.
This is on someone's sex playlist, I'm sure.
Literally. Babe, listening to this beat would be like.
It's slow.
It is kind of slow, you're right.
Oh, it's like, remember that, it was like 4 years ago, however long, where it was like that
black screen.
Mm-hmm.
That guy went viral for being like, this is the music that we use during sex. What's so weird about it? And it was like, do, 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 do. Well, y'all, that was cinema. For the few of you in the chat who hadn't seen that before, please tell us what you thought.
Well, babe, my wife has never seen it. This is your first time.
You never saw it. Oh my
what do you
gosh.
think? I need you.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Cinema.
Yeah. I didn't want to go on.
Wait, loud.
It's my type of humor. It was very, like, random.
Yeah, it was.
And just like stupid humor, which I like. It was really funny and cute. Yeah.
Stupid. It's queer, right?
Yeah,
it's very queer.
Yeah.
It's queer in the queer sense, and it's queer in the that is so queer. British sense too.
It's gay, and it's gay derogatory. So usually at the end of my streams, we go on Letterboxd and read. The people in the stream leave their own comments and reviews, and then I go on Letterboxd and like read them out loud. Oh, that's cute. I've actually never used Letterboxd before. Don't even know what that is.
It is the social media for movies. It's like where people leave funny reviews for movies.
I will be logging in.
And now celebrities are on it. Like I follow Ed Sheeran on Letterboxd. I follow Charlie XCX on Letterboxd.
Wow.
For some reason, Ed Sheeran is watching all of the Friday the Nightmare on Elm Street movies right now. It's weird to just see like his account is just like it's just called like Teddy. And it's like Ed Sheeran, we know this is you. Yeah, the top review says the first shit post in history. Which is so true.
It's so true.
Yeah, the most popular reviews are like people quoting it. This is the first shit post in history.
The caption I just got was so weird. It said, "Pick which one of these is slower than a child." And it was pictures of animals, and it was like, "Pick one of these animals that's slower than a child."
Yeah, they're getting really weird.
That's so.
And they're also just training AI.
Well, yeah.
Those things are just.
You know, I got a caption the other day that was like, "Click on all of the slow animals," and it was like pictures of turtles and pictures of like motorcycles.
What the heck?
I'm not really understanding this. All right, let's see what y'all have left as your reviews already. Oh my gosh, who is gonna be the first?
Wait, so do I look up the name of the film on here?
On Letterboxd? Oh, I have it pulled up myself, so I can like read these.
Okay. Oh, I want to see.
Letterboxd.
Oh, Monty got that in the Grail. I see. Oh, this is so cool. Babe, it's like Goodreads, but
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
the
I
same.
remember
It's
that.
Goodreads for movies.
that's crazy.
It's really popular now. I've been on it since like 2016. Um,
I didn't know about this.
Abe said, "Nothing better to do on a Sunday night than to kick back, do some drinking, and watch this meta masterpiece of a film. Still, after over 50 years, it never fails to make my legs hurt and not. It never fails to make my legs hurt and not breathe." Thank you, Abe. Adolescent said, "Can't wait for the court TV trial of King Arthur. It's been too long. I think he's dead." Amanda said, "One day, lad, all this will be yours." What, the curtains? Snowy said, "Why not try a holiday in Sweden this year?" We apologize for the fault in this review. Those responsible have been sacked. Snowy, 3 stars.
3.
3 out of 5. What are you doing here? Ursa said, "I almost watched this when I got really into a song from Camelot until I found out that the songs were not in full in this movie. So I only watched a tiny part of it. Glad to watch now. A lot of very funny jokes that were not less funny knowing what's coming next because I've seen clips. Shout out to the poor rabbit who had to be Manuncula until the fur grew out the dye." Snatch fan said, "Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Classic, hilarious, what's more to say? Gay, gay, knee, swallows, African or European, your mooses will be zooted, and..." Oh yeah, zooted. She was so zooted. "Your mooses will be zooted, and your bunnies will be blood-drenched. Gallop your coconuts to see it now." So, Snatch fan in the chat, whoever it is who asked that, I forget which one of you it is. I think I've asked this before, but why is your username Snatch fan? Is that a sex joke, or are you a big fan of the movie Snatch, starring Brad Pitt, which is a movie that exists?
I'm hoping it's the first one. A fan of Snatch.
One can hope.
Good saying.
Beetle said, "Cows raining from the sky is still a comfort." Animal Ford said, "In the name of God, watch this movie." Fuel Shy said, Love how the holy hand grenade instructions bother to tell you not to count to 2, accepting that thou then proceed to 3, but doesn't clarify whether to start with 1 or 0. Alright, I'm going to give y'all a minute to leave your reviews, because I have to pee. Be right back.
Well, it's just me and you, chat. Here's what I gotta say. Yeah, we watched Holy Grail, and I got holy railed. No, I didn't. What should I rap about?
No. Try again. The movie.
You try again? Okay, Holy Grail. Okay.
I'll give you a beat. Okay?
Thanks, babe. Give me a beat. Loud, come on.
Okay.
Give me a beat. Yeah. Monty Python got that python in my pants. They running away like they're running from ants. Ants eater. And guess what? I didn't see her. Is that good, babe?
Yeah. Wow.
Thanks. Yeah. Monty Python in the Holy Grail. We'll see. I love that.
They put their whole Monty into that.
Monty. I want to get the Grail of sea.
I've been playing Tomodachi Life over here.
Yeah, the wife was playing Tomodachi Life while she was watching the film with us.
We had another baby, and you named it Michael.
Oh, like Michael Jackson?
Yeah. So I made the baby Michael Jackson.
You think Michael Jackson would like this movie?
Yeah, I think so.
He probably liked it, right?
He was kind of a silly, goofy guy.
Monty Python, more like Monty, put that pie on the oven, cook it real good, eat it up. Oh, that's our kid. And wait, I can't see myself. Shoot. That's our kid in Tomodachi Life. It honestly is really like me, for real.
It's Michael Jackson.
I would read the reviews on Letterboxd, but I don't know how to read you guys. Quite unfortunate. Let's see. Oh, it's not the same still, I think. Put that party on. Yeah. Is this entertaining for you guys? This movie to me means a lot of things. So you see, I was born a child. I was born and I was a baby. And now I'm an adult. And now that I'm an adult and I can watch movies, it's very nice. And let's all take a moment of gratitude. Be thankful for something in your life. Sign off in the chat. What's one thing you're grateful for today? I'm going to say I'm grateful that we're able to have this time together right now. This land is your land. This land is my land. Papa Poopy and the Winning Island. So, sign off in the chat about one thing you're grateful for today. Yeah, we were being totally normal while you were gone.
I could hear y'all being normal.
No!
I could hear it. I could see it.
Somebody said they're grateful for their free will. Period. Their cats. Poopy. Oh, I'm grateful for Poopy too. I had a good one today. It was crazy. It looked like an emoji. It really did. It was nuts.
It was an emoji. What emoji though?
The poop emoji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like a swirl. I was like, whoa, I didn't know that was real.
Did you know that the poop emoji is the reason why Get Out exists?
Oh, what the heck?
Because when they made the Emoji Movie, they tried to cast Jordan Peele as the poop emoji, and he was so offended that he was like, I'm done doing movies. I'm gonna go make my own. Because what is this? I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna go make my own movies.
Valid response.
That was like the last, he was already considering it, but that was the last straw for him. He was like, no, fuck this. I'm done.
He said the poop emoji?
He's like, I'm gonna make horror movies so nobody ever asked me to do this again.
Yeah, what the hell?
Alex said dropping bars and dropping poops.
They said no other movie stream is like this one. We got that sauce over here.
We do. Every week, something totally unexpected. There have been streams before where I got so high on stream, I had to set the stream to members only.
Oh.
I had one friend in particular who came 2 weeks in a row who just like, I was just like dying the whole time. I was like, I cannot keep this like public.
That's what I said. I'm grateful for my queer found family. That is so cute and so gay. I love that for you. Chosen family, you guys, is very valid. Very, very valid. Patrick Stewart. Oh, Patrick Stewart played the poop emoji instead. Which one is Patrick Stewart?
He's the guy from, he's the bald guy from Star Trek.
Patrick. The bald guy? Trixie Mattel?
Not that bald one.
Oh, Patrick Stewart.
Bald?
Look at him.
Yeah, bald.
He's bald. He's really bald. Oh, he's gay. Is he gay? He's kissing Ian McKellen. In this picture. Maybe he is gay. That's rad.
It says besties.
Oh, besties? They're kissing. You kissed your bestie? I guess I've kissed my besties, actually.
They're my besties.
You're my bestie, babe. I love you. Wow.
Well,
The boss in American Dad. Wait, does he voice him? Because he does look like him. So much.
Papa says he's straight.
He's straight. He's just very flirty around Ian. Likely story. They've touched tits, and I know they have.
You can just get a vibe from some. You see some people and you're like, I know what you've done.
I know what you're into. You like it up the butt, and I know it.
Just vibes. I know the vibes. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I gotta look up and see if we got any more donations.
Patrick Stewart is a goddamn hero. He is. What did he do?
That was cinema. Thank you for joining me for cinema. Thank you for finally getting me to watch this movie again after so long. Looks like we got $55 in donations, but I'll give you all another minute or two if you want to like donate some more. If you want to donate a little more, generosity goes a long way and stuff. gonna end the stream yet. We're just gonna sit and talk for a bit. But next week, special guest will be Edson, who was in the They/Them video. Local non-binary comedian Edson. And I don't know what we're gonna watch yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Also, thank you to Swag Pants for sending a goat trophy. What is that? It's literally a goat trophy.
They're saying you're the goat.
Thank you, Swag
Bye
Pants.
bye.
See, I didn't. This is like a new thing on YouTube where you can send these. Like, I guess it's not that new, but you can send like.
It's like TikTok.
Yeah, it's like the remember the girl who was like. He was like, yes, 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 yes.
Thank you for the roses.
Yes, yes, yes. Ice cream. Slay.
Ninny, heartless Ninny, it's okay to be broke.
Yes, popcorn. Thank you, Abe, for sending a high five for. Okay, so it's like jewels. What? I don't. How does this work?
So are you having to like put money into the app, you guys, and then you send it that way?
That's very nice. Thank you. Oh yeah, super stickers.
1,000 free ones.
Oh, these are different. These are stickers.
Oh.
So how do you? YouTube doesn't tell me how these things work. But
yeah,
I think
I always start doing live streams, but this is scary. This is high pressure, you know.
This is, as far as live streams go, this is very chill. Thank you, Puppet, for sending a gay heart.
Oh, it's 2 different colors. Like, this land is your. I mean,
I appreciate y'all sending. I don't even know how you do it, but I love it.
We are the children.
Thank you to everyone who joined and took a chance on my movie stream. I stream every Sunday-ish. Usually different guests from around YouTube or from my videos. In my videos, I have a lot of local comedians in New York City. So that's a thing that happens. Abe has started watching Cat in the Hat.
Ooh.
Braver than the U.S. Marines. No, I would love to do a video where I make furries watch the live-action Cat in the Hat, because I have thoughts on that movie. I loved that movie as a kid and did not understand why it was inappropriate until I was older.
I wish I was a furry.
I mean, no.
It's never too late.
It's never too late, but you can't really force it. It has to.
No, you can't force it.
Yeah.
No.
It's like a sexuality. It's like you can't. You can't just be gay.
Yeah, you can't just be a furry. You have to be cool enough, and I don't feel like I am.
You have to have the inner desire, like the inner irresistible desire to be a furry.
I feel like if I clicked on a few different links on Tumblr, I would have definitely become a furry.
Yeah, it had to catch you at a young age.
Yes.
And it did not catch me.
I clicked on the ED parts of Tumblr instead, and instead of furry Tumblr, I wish I would have done the furry stuff.
Oh, what part of Tumblr was I was on the I was more on the Homestuck side of Tumblr, even though I didn't even read Homestuck.
Did you do Homestuck?
No.
Rest in peace, Homestuck. It never got anything. I think they finished it, but it never got a movie. It never got a show. It never got a video game. And that's why no one talks about Homestuck anymore.
Damn. Were you on Dan and Phil Tumblr? I was also on that part of Tumblr.
I was in that same area. I was on just like I was just like on normie Tumblr. I just saw all the main Tumblr trends in 2014. I was not in any one particular fandom.
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
28.
20, okay. I'm 25. So yeah, we had Tumblr. We had Tumblr.
Tumblr was my high school. Yeah.
Did you see Les Mis Tumblr?
I do remember Les Mis Tumblr. I was there. I was most active in the Onceler era, the Tumblr sexy man era. I remember thinking Tumblr was really annoying, but I still went on it every day.
Yeah, they had inappropriate photos on there. Of course, I was on that.
I remember. Oh, I think I still have it saved on my phone. There was a classic Tumblr post. Yeah, it was a Tumblr post that was like, "Boy, I like you. Me. Are you a maze runner? A teen wolf? A divergent? A wizard? Boy, no. Me. Maybe you're a son of a god? A tribute? Do you have superpowers? Boy, what? Me. Okay, last chance, buddy. Are you John Winchester's son? Boy. Silence. Me. Go away. Hashtag Maze Runner, hashtag Teen Wolf, hashtag Harry Potter, hashtag Percy Jackson, hashtag The Hunger Games, hashtag Marvel, hashtag Supernatural, hashtag yes, hashtag true, hashtag me.
Oh, I miss Tumblr.
Yeah, it's not the same
anymore.
It's just not the same anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, let me check your donations one more time, and then we gotta wrap it up because it's 11 o'clock, and I have to record a video tomorrow.
Same. Tomorrow morning I have to film and edit a video and release it the same day.
That's so much. That's sponsor deadline.
Nope. It's just because I did it to myself.
It happens. I have never filmed and edited a video in one day, but my videos are also like over an hour long.
Yeah, I see. That's different. Mine are sometimes like 20 to 30 to sometimes 40 minutes, but I wrote the script today, so I should be able to wake up early and just bang it out.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Chad, if you haven't heard yet, I don't think I've announced it yet, but my next video is about a little film called Lesbian Vampire Killers, starring Mr. James Corden.
Boo.
He kills lesbian vampires. It's a movie where he's like, not even dead women want to sleep with me, and then he like kills them with a sword shaped like a dick. It's
James
This
Corden,
is what happens when you let middle-aged white British men write a movie about lesbians.
Literally. I'm excited to see that video of yours because that's nuts.
You'll be happy to know that movie flopped as soon as it came out. Like, people hated it the second it came out, so it's not something where like people liked it. Like, people hated it since day one, and the guys who wrote it never wrote another movie, and the director went to director jail and didn't make another movie for like 8 years after that.
Period. Good.
So
yeah, James Corden's kind of weird vibe.
This is the only James Corden movie that he's made fun of. He's been in, he was in Cats. He was in the Emoji Movie. He was in the new Smurfs movie. He was in The Prom. He was in so many bad movies, but he's never made fun of those.
No.
But Lesbian Vampire Killers, even he will admit that one was bad.
Good.
It takes a lot.
James Corden is a plague on this earth, somebody commented.
Hey, now. Well, I mean, you don't have to see him anymore. He's not doing late night anymore. He left. He took his big sack of American dollars and went back to Britain. So don't even worry about it.
The one thing I don't like about him is I remember many, many years ago, I saw a clip of him saying that he has resting, I just smelled cookies face. And I've ever since that clip. Yeah.
That is.
Exactly.
It's like a Sesame Street joke.
And I was like, all right, okay, corny. Wrap it up.
No.
It's like Miss Rachel called. She wants her joke back.
My favorite, I mean, there's the classic James Corden gets kicked out of a restaurant for yelling at waiters incident. But I think the incident people don't talk about enough is when James Corden tried to union bust his own writers. He took his lawyers to the union and demanded that they let him pay new writers less than union wages.
Never trust straight men who do musical theater. He was like, I'm coming in, I'm
giving them a good opportunity. I should be allowed to pay them less.
Never trust straight men in the musical theater. My theater teacher was a straight man, and he got in trouble by the police for trying to do stuff with students. So never trust them, man.
High school teachers. Did you go to a public high school?
Yeah, it was a public high school, but it was a performing arts high school.
We had
very lucky.
I had a biology professor. I had a biology teacher who lost his job and also went to jail because the police searched his home and he had $10,000 worth of crystal meth in his house.
Period.
We had a substitute teacher who was kicked out of the school because he was getting a little too comfortable with 16-year-old girls.
Oh,
This
God.
was like, he was like a skinny, pale dude who would play Modest Mouse all the time, like Modest Mouse songs, and it was weird. And he got a little too close with the 16-year-olds, and they kicked him out of the school. But he later came back because the school district didn't have enough substitute teachers. So even though students complained about him being creepy to girls, they had to let him back.
Gosh, yeah. We had a teacher, before I came in, there was a teacher who was, like, arrested at the school because he had been messaging minors online. And I'm like, oof. I mean, glad they got him, but oof. Shit's nuts.
Well, that was our movie night. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you to those who donated. We raised $55. Actually, make sure that no one else has donated because I want to make sure I have my count correct. And everyone, if you are new to me, please watch my videos. And if you're new to AJ, check out her account. What videos did you make recently? What are like your most recent?
Let's see. That is a great question. I wish I knew. Babe, what are my recent videos?
Recent videos are...
Okay, well, the one that's coming out tomorrow is called Itchin' and Burnin', More Common Than You Think. And it's about STDs.
You wrote that whole thing today?
Yeah, it's gonna release it today. I guess it's almost the next day. Yes, Monday. It will be out. My last one was about Elva, and yes, the last video is called Elva: The Unrealistic Female Beauty Standard and Rise of DIY Aesthetics.
You post videos weekly, right?
I try to do 2 times a week, Mondays and Thursdays, but again, it's a team of only moi, so it's kind of
see that's
hard.
Like, I post one video a month, but I need to start reformatting myself because honestly I need more money, but also my videos are so distinct that like I can't. Experimenting is hard when you find a niche that works.
Literally, it's hard to, it's scary to branch out.
And I live in New York too, and my rent's expensive. It's too much.
Yeah.
I have a roommate, and it's still too much.
Oh yeah, I've heard it's like it can be like $2,000 for like a studio, $3,000 for a studio.
I don't pay that much. Thankfully, I've got a good setup here. This is a it's technically a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but I took 2 of the bedrooms for myself and turned 1 into my office, which means this whole room is a tax write-off.
Period.
For me.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's like size of the apartment. That's like 35% of the apartment.
Yeah.
So, I make it work, but yeah, I would love to be making more money, but it's hard when I make 1 video a month.
I'm trying to get to the point where I can make 1 video a month, like the big people in the commentary space who make 1 video a month and make like $100,000 off that 1 video.
Yeah. Or the ones who make
I'm
like 1 video a year, and that video gets like 10 million views, like Jenny Nicholson and Quentin Reviews. And
I don't blame them.
Guy.
I would also do that shit. I would also do that if I could.
Quentin Reviews just put out a 7-hour-long video about Grumpy Cat.
Oh my god.
And I like haven't started watching it yet, but I'm like, how did you find 7 hours worth of things to say about Grumpy Cat? Like,
the dedication.
Like, how much of this is just rambling?
The dedication. That's I can't.
LB in the chat, are you also in New York?
I'm so happy to be in Indiana. Our prices are very low here. We have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, and it's like $800. So like we're very lucky. I'm
paying double that, and I have 1 floor in an apartment building.
Yeah.
But we have a laundry machine and an ice machine, which is very rare in New York. And
I've heard.
Me and my roommates have our own bathrooms, which
That's
is also
very good.
We make it work. Yeah, come to New York sometime, y'all. I can tell you where all the good noodles are.
Ooh.
And yeah, and AJ, I will follow up with you later, like tomorrow or something. But if you like, I would love to have you as a guest spot in my big Danny DeVito video that has like 12 YouTubers contributing. I can tell you which like. So the way it'll work is just like there's certain movies that are just like I'm handing off to other people to talk about. So you basically just like watch the movie and then just like give me your thoughts on camera, and then You can either edit yourself or I can edit it for you.
Wow,
that's
that sounds
kinda it.
exciting. Yeah, I do that for sure. That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
it's really easy. I had to stop procrastinating because like I had a bunch of people who submitted their bits already. And I'm like, oh, okay, so they're already done. So this like lit a fire under my ass. Like, actually, I gotta like get this done this summer. There were people,
let me know
like,
what video, what movie, and I would definitely make that.
I will send you some options of like stuff that I'm looking to film. But yeah, that's the jam. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me for my stream. Join me next Sunday. I don't know what we're watching, but I'm having my friend Edson, who was in my recent They/Them video. And check out my recent They/Them video. I made They/Thems watch a They/Them, which is a movie where Kevin Bacon runs a conversion camp. It's really bad. It's a really, really bad movie. But you gotta watch my video to find out why it's so bad. And yeah, love y'all. Heart. Thank you, AJ, for joining the stream.
Thank you
And I'll
for
see y'all
having
next
me.
time. Good night.